What it do, YouTube? It's Barber Boy Tom checking back in with another video. Like I always say, make sure y'all subscribe, like, leave a comment, follow my social media. I got 2 Instagram pages. My first one, barberboy_20. My second, 345_20. Follow me on TikTok at barberboy20. So today's topic is what it takes to become a barber. And I ain't really gonna say too much because anybody can become a barber. You just gotta want it. So before I start talking, man, y'all just stay tuned. We gonna get right back into this. Yes, sir. Alright, so before we get anything started, before I say anything, I'm just getting out of work, man. You know we gotta get a cold start. You know we got to. It's only right. It's only right. I know this ain't no car video, but I gotta put the car in there. I got to. But yeah. So man, basically, alright, so basically I'm just finna give y'all a little rundown, the little tips and stuff you know that you need to be a barber. And it really ain't too much. It's basically like, it's really like simple stuff. I had to move that. I don't like that around me. But yeah. So with being a barber, man, the first thing I gotta say, you gotta have a love for being a barber, bro. You gotta be a people's person. You gotta have a good personality. You gotta have patience. Patience is the main thing you gotta have to be a barber, bro. And you gotta be consistent, man. But patience is everything. Like, patience, you gotta have patience with anything in the world. Like any type of business that you want to do, like anything like that, you just gotta have patience, because patience is the key. But with being a barber, bro, patience takes everything. Because it's like, it's a couple people I know, they done jumped in the barber game, you know, thinking they just finna shoot right up and know everything like that. But it takes time. Like, that's why I say patience is the key, bro. Like, you gotta have that patience, and you gotta be able to take your time and actually elevate and practice, bro, and really like get good with this. Because you can't treat it like this. If you're a barber, hairstylist, anything with your own business or something like that, just treat it as this, bro. Every haircut that you do is a billboard of your work. And you don't want to have a bad billboard, you know. Because you got, when you cut somebody's hair and it looks good, and somebody want a haircut from that person, they gonna come up to your client and be like, hey, who cut your hair, right? So you don't want nobody to see like a bad view of your work, if you get what I'm saying. So every time, like becoming a barber, every time you cut a person's head, man, put 110% into it. Give it all you got. Because that person, that client, all it takes is that one person. That one person can get you, like, so many clients, can get you known, like, all that. So, like, bro, that's just with anything. Take your time. Have patience. Don't rush nothing. Just know that you got to give it your all every single cut. And you got to be consistent. Because if you being consistent and people constantly seeing that, oh, yeah, he giving it out the same thing every time, he ain't messing up at all and nothing like that, your clients gonna bring clientele, your work gonna bring clientele. And I don't know, bro, you just gotta have a good work ethic, patience, consistency, and you gotta love being a barber. Most people say, man, Torn, I know you make a lot of money being a barber. Yeah, it's good with the money and all that, but you gotta think, man, if you only in it for the money, when you get in it and you ain't making the money that you expected for you to make, man, you gonna quit. You gonna give up just like that. Because you're gonna be like, man, bro, I'm not making this money that I thought I was gonna make. And that's why I say patience. You gotta have patience. It's gonna take time. When I first started off, I started out with $10 haircuts. $10 haircuts. And I can cut. And when I first started, I was actually pumping, like, you know, I was cutting so many heads a day. And just imagine 10 heads a day, bro. I mean, $10 a cut. My bad, y'all. But just imagine $10 a cut, and you cut 10 heads, right? 10 heads, you only making $100. So you gotta be patient with it, and you gotta like have, before you even go up on your prices, you gotta show some type of improvement. Even if it's just buying higher clippers or anything like that, it's always an investment. You can't just go up on your prices just to go up, you know? Like, you gotta have prices that's worth your work, right? So that's why I started off with $10, because I feel like I wasn't worth any more than that. And the thing was, as I actually got better and better, people was telling me, Twan, go up, like bring my prices up. But me, being me, I was scared. And as a barber or starting any type of business, you're gonna always be scared to go up, because you're gonna be scared to lose clients. But you got the older guys or the older women that's ahead of you, and they gonna tell you, they gonna come. If these people real like how they say they is, you got some people that don't want to give you the game because they scared that you're gonna take off over them. But man, bro, it's enough people out here for everybody to make money. I never understand why people do that. Like, why would you not want to get a younger generation the game for us to be better as, like, you know, for the future? Because all the barbers that's coming up now, we the future of the barber game for real. So why wouldn't you want to like give us all the knowledge that we can take? And being a barber, bro, you're not gonna never know too much. You always gonna learn something. Somebody always can teach you something. You can always learn something from somebody else. And I learned that. But yeah, like I was saying, man, you got some people that don't want to like talk to you and tell you the game. My bad, y'all, that sun keep getting there. Well, but you got some people that don't want to talk to you and give you the rundown, when basically it's something you need, right? Because some people don't know how to perform well and work on themselves without somebody actually being over them or supporting them or something like that. But with me, I had enough strength where I felt like I didn't need the support, right? Because I'm still gonna do what I need to do to get to where I want to be. And that's exactly what I did. And when you first starting, bro, people gonna laugh, people gonna talk, they gonna criticize your work, all that. Even if you start doing good, they gonna find that one thing just to say, bro. They gonna find it, I promise. And it's up to you to take the constructive criticism and keep going, or you take it and give up. And all I can say is, don't give up, bro. Everybody gonna have something to say. That's with anything, bro. Even if you just say you moving from, say you started off at McDonald's, right? McDonald's paying, just say they was paying like $9 an hour or something like that. Say you go to another job, go like to Best Buy, Walmart or something like that, and they paying like $12 or something like that. Guess what? When you tell somebody, they still gonna have something to say. Oh, why you go to Walmart? You ain't gonna like that. They paychecks ain't, like, people gonna always try to belittle you. It's up to you to keep going and ignore it, bro. And that's all I can say. With being a barber, you gotta be able to take any type of criticism. People gonna always talk. They always gonna say you to mess them up or something like that. And you just gotta take your time and actually work and get better, bro. Don't worry about what nobody else say. Ignore it. People was laughing at me. So many people was laughing at me when I first started cutting hair, bro. And like, now people hitting me up constantly for a haircut. Like, things can change around. It's up to you to make the changes. You can sit around, let people talk about you and stay down and not want to work on your work or not get better or anything like that. It's all up to you. Like, being a barber, having your own business or anything like that, it's up to you. Your checks is up to you. Being a barber, you make however much money you want to make. It's like ain't nobody controlling you, nothing like that. It's all you. And the only thing that I say, being a barber, only thing you have to pay is booth rent. That's it. Other than that, everything is you. Until you get your own shop, you ain't gotta pay booth rent. Then that's when you making, that's when you have other people working in your shop and they paying you booth rent and you paying bills and all that, the light, power, and things like that. But that's the goal, man. The goal is not, well, my goal is not to stay behind the barber chair for the rest of my life. How I want my whole like barbershop life or career to go, I want to keep cutting till I'm like, I don't know, I think I said, I feel like I want to keep cutting till like I'm 30. And after that, I should have it where I don't have to cut like heads or nothing anymore. I want to have it where I'm getting paid off people working in my shops. Like I have master barbers watching over the other barbers in my shop and stuff like that. Like I got a whole vision. I want schools, all that, and it's gonna happen. I promise that's gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure it happens. And with the God that we got and how good He is, I know for a fact it's gonna happen. So if you really want to be a barber, bro, just put your mind to it and you can do it. Anything you want to do, put your mind to it, you can do it. But like I was saying, with this barbering thing, bro, don't be afraid to mess up. Don't be afraid to get talked about. Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen with anything. Like, that's just how life is. People going to talk. But it's up to you to bounce back and keep going. But, me, I try and help everybody as I can. And I have so many people testing me. I still got people testing me now, asking me, Twin, could you teach me how to cut and things like that. I want to start like a little class, but I'm not sure like how to do it. So I have to like ask somebody, ask around and see how I could run that. But other than that, I try and help people out. I text back as much as I can. I really don't be able to text back. What else? Oh yeah, people be asking me like what all clippers to get and stuff like that. You really can grab any kind of clippers to start out with. Basically, just starting off as a barber, all you need is your clippers. The clippers gonna come with guards. You need clippers, you need a razor, cape, sponge, brush, comb, and that's it. Like as a barber that's just starting, all the enhancements and all that can come later. Like learn how to actually cut hair before you actually start doing everything else, because every client is not gonna want enhancements, black spray or the pencil mark or whatever y'all want. Y'all, some people call it chalk or whatever. Like everybody not gonna want that. You're gonna have clients that come in and want a smooth natural cut with nothing on it. So like I always tell people, because they always ask me, Twin, where you get your spray from and all that stuff. And these for the people that be just like asking me, that they be telling me like, Twin, I want to be a barber and stuff like that. Then they'll come back and ask me where did I get my spray and things like that. It's not all about spray, bro. You got to actually learn how to cut hair. Spray is just to enhance the cut, actually, like make it look better, if you get what I'm saying. But it's basically just an extra detail. Spray does not make the cut. Chalk does not make the cut. It's the way you cut that makes the cut. If you actually know how to cut out, your cut gonna look good with or without the spray. So like I say, learn the basics, get everything down pat, and you'll be good, man. It ain't too much to worry about. Like I said, patience and consistency. And you gotta know how to tune everybody out. Ignore what people got to say about you, because at the end of the day, they ain't doing it. If they got so much to say, why they won't get out there and try and do it? Like, don't worry about what nobody else say, man. Go out there and give it your all. Oh, that sun too bright. But like I was saying, go out there, give it your all, and don't let nobody discourage you, bro. Cause either way it go, if you really want it, I'm telling you, you can take off. Like I'm thinking about moving. I don't know where I want to move to, but I feel like moving. And like I was saying, when I was starting and I was cutting for $10, I was scared to go up on my prices, but people was telling me that my cuts was actually worth more than $10. But me being a beginner, I was scared to take that risk because I didn't want to lose clients. I was thinking people wasn't going to come to me because my prices was too high. But in reality, if you got people coming to you telling you that you need to go up on your prices and stuff like that, go up. Don't be afraid. And even if they is saying something, if you feel like you're not ready, don't do it. Because either way it go, you know when you're ready to make a change and stuff like that. But don't short or cheat yourself. Like, don't cheat yourself. When you see improvement and all that in your work, and you know that you worth more than what you are charging right now, go ahead and go up. Don't worry about it. And like I always tell people, don't worry about losing clients, because if you lose a client, that client not for you. You got clients out here that's willing to pay what you charge and more than that on top of that, and they're gonna be consistent clients, and they're gonna be loyal, come back to you every week. That's how I got clients now. It all just takes time. I didn't expect me to even be a good barber like this, honestly, because like I said, when I first started, I was in it for the money. And I don't know, I just started seeing like the progress I was doing on my, because I first started, I was cutting, my first head ever, I cut my own hair. And I was watching 360 G's. Every step he was saying, I was doing it. And after that, I just started practicing on my little brother head. And I was just in it for the money, really. Trying to do whatever I can to get some fast money. And I don't know what happened until I didn't actually fall in love with it until I started, like, because I kept constantly pressing on my brother, constantly. Then I was like, man, I think this is something I want to do. And it turns out this is exactly what I want to do. And I fell in love with it. And if you fall in love with it, your passion for it is going to continue. You're going to be consistent. You're going to make sure everything is, like, straight. You're going to do whatever you got to do to be the best barber ever. So don't let nobody talk down on you or, like, try and make you not do it. If this is what you want to do, go for it. It don't really take, like I said before, it don't really take that much to be a barber. So if y'all expecting me to talk a whole lot of stuff like that, it ain't too much to say, bro. It's just, you got to have personality, consistency, patience, a good work ethic, all that. Just be the best you can. Don't worry about what nobody else say, and that's it. So, hey, and people been asking me to start back doing the barber tutorials, so guess what? This will start right here, and I'm going to start back doing them. So y'all just stay tuned and watch this video. Subscribe, like, comment. For all the people that be telling me they want to watch my tutorials and stuff, watch the old tutorials until I drop something new. I'm coming with something new soon. So y'all just stay tuned, man. Barber Boy 20, we going up. Oh yeah, and I appreciate everybody that's subscribing to my channel, all my returning viewers, all that. I appreciate y'all. We ain't got no choice but to keep going up and up and up and up. And like I told y'all, patience is with everything. I want so many subscribers and all that on YouTube, but guess what? I gotta be patient, and I gotta make it happen. It ain't just gonna be handed to me. I gotta work and get it done. So guess what? That's what I'm gonna do. So man, y'all stay tuned, and we out of here.